Hello, and welcome to another episode of Frigid Waters. I am LeBleu. We come to you today from Amalga Harbor, just north of Oak Bay, near Juneau, Alaska. It is a wonderful place to view the intertidal zone creatures. What will we find today? Who knows? Won't you come with us and see?
The intertidal zone hosts a plethora of creatures, living elegantly on the edge. What others find inhospitable, these animals joyfully require. Where the sea meets the earth, the water is highly oxygenated from the constant crashing of the waves upon the steadfast rocks. Many nutrients are to be found in such a place of constant change, and with such nutrients come animals to feed on them. In southeast Alaska, we find mussels, barnacles, sculpins, crabs, limpets, chitons, sea anemones, snails, sea cucumbers, sea urchins, and our animal of interest today, the sea star. We find just such a sea star. It proves to be quite friendly, so Ralph switches on the camera and we converse.
Hi, Andre!
Well, hello there, little sea star.
You know, most people call me starfish.
But you are not a fish, my tube-footed little friend.
Damn straight!
For you have no backbone, no gills, and no brain.
Are you calling me stupid?
Of course not. I am simply stating that you have no central nervous system. You cannot think.
Oh! Maybe that's why I paid $500 for that toaster.
Foolish sea star, bottom feeders should not purchase kitchen appliances. Everything you need to eat is right here on the ocean floor.
So, if I'm not a fish, what am I?
You are an echinoderm,
What's an echinoderm?
an animal with spiny skin, just like your cousin, the sea urchin.
You mean Frank?
Yes, Frank, the sea urchin.
Yo!
So, we're blood relatives? I always just thought that Aunt Murgatroyd had a fling with the pincushion back in school.
Well, not knowing your Aunt Murgatroyd, I cannot say for sure, but genetically, the sea urchin is one of the closest relatives to the sea star. You are both echinoderms.
Oh!
Echinoderm. An invertebrate marine animal with tube feet, no brain, and a radially symmetrical body, including sea stars, urchins, and sea cucumbers. Sea stars come in an abundance of shapes and sizes. Although they may look vegetative, they are not plants, but very lazy animals. Echinoderms have no brains, which means they cannot process complex thoughts, such as string theory or knock-knock jokes. Instead, these animals have a simple radial nerve net that allows them to respond to outside stimulus. The animal may respond, but it will not know from where said stimulus is coming. The nerve net circles the animal's mouth and extends to each of the arms, allowing the animal to collect information with its entire body, including the tube feet.
Sergei, I want to reproduce asexually. Tell me how.
Ridiculous, sea star. I do everything for you. Can't you think for yourself?
No.
Right. Who? Would you like to help me fish for salmon?
Sure. Do you have another pole?
I will go find another one. You can use this one, right? Okay? Hold on. There you go. I will be back in just a minute. Whoa!
I have no opposable thumbs. Oh.
Sea stars, lacking thumbs, lack many other things, such as gills, wings, empathy, and legs. However, sea stars move very well on tube feet, of which there may be thousands. Tube feet operate hydraulically by pumping water into each limb. The power of suction is quite compelling, and the sea star is able to locomote itself anywhere its neural net pleases.
Hey, Ralph!
Oh, hey there, Mr. Sea Star. How's it going?
What you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just putting some gearbox lube in the rear differential.
How's the van running?
Oh, it's running great. Getting it fixed up better every day.
Can I have a bite of that?
Well, sure, but you don't have any teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, sea stars are primarily carnivores.
A little fruit is nice now and then.
Well, I'm not saying you can't have some, but I just don't think it'd sit too well with you. Citric acid is not too good for sea stars. I'm thinking maybe you should just stick to crustaceans and bivalves and stuff. No offense.
None taken.
Tell me, is it true that you spit your stomach outside of your mouth and digest your food outside your body?
Yeah,
What's it look like?
like this.
Oh. That's gross.
Well, see you later, Ralph.
Yeah. See you later, Mr. Sea Star.
The digestive habits of the sea star are quite fascinating, for having no teeth, throat or voracity, the sea star does not eat like Ralph or Sergei. He spits his stomach through his mouth and digests whatever is beneath. He even eats the largest organ in the mussel's body, which
Hey,
is...
Andrea, this is great, but it's time for me to leave.
But sea star, there is still much to cover, like reproduction, diet and defecation.
Well, I've gotta go. I'm meeting Frank.
You ready?
Almost.
Well, surely you can spare a few moments for educational purposes.
I'm late already, and Murgatroyd's grilling halibut.
But sea star, how can you grill underwater?
I don't know, Andre. How can I speak without a brain?
Touché, sea star. Touché.
Bye, Andre.
Goodbye, sea star. Goodbye, Frank. Yeah, whatever. Who was that guy?
I don't know. Just some guy who pulled me out of the water and made me contemplate my existence.
Anybody ever does that to me, I'll punch him.
How?
Shut up.
Halibut.
Well, that is all for our episode today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join us again in the future for another episode of Frigid Waters. I am Andre LeBleu.